in the resurgence of HBCU. So I'm super, super excited about that. Well, somebody who's not excited, or I should say nowadays, is Tory Lanez. Now, pretty much, at one point we thought that Tory Lanez might be getting off with this charge. He might not be going to trial. But we found out that they're already in, preliminary hearings. And the prosecutors, pretty much testified and the other day. And they pretty much said that at the time where they saying that Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion, the first thing he said to her was
dance bitch or something like that.
Dance bitch, dance. What I mean? As he opened fire. Now, according to an earlier interview conducted by Megan Thee Stallion, she said the two were driving away from a party at Kylie Jenner's Hollywood Hills home. They got into an argument in the car. She was being put out of the car. When she left the car, they say that's when Tory Lanez allegedly shot her. So that's crazy because first of all, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but I never seen any pictures. I never seen any bullet holes. Have you?
Nope.
I never seen anything like that. And the first story that she actually told the police, I found out from reading it, was that she got cut her foot on glass, but later on retracted that on Instagram Live and pretty much said that he shot her. And then she also stated that the reason why she lied and made that story up because she didn't want the police to gun Tory and him down because he thought it would be crazy to put him in a situation where, the cops had to pull up on a car full of black men with guns.
Yeah, she played that. The narrative was played very well on that regard. Yeah. This is crazy, man. Yeah. And there's so many other layers because as soon as that information comes out, you see Tory Lanez jump on social media, which we ain't never fucking seen before. We're in the middle of a trial. And he jumps right on social media and says, it's lies, it's this. Wait till y'all see what my defense did. And then you hear the defense saying and coming out with information that it was a friend of Meg Thee Stallion stating that there was an argument ensuing between friends in there. And that was going on before any of this nonsense began. So you know what all this tells me, that we know less now that they're in trial than we did before this shit even started. This is crazy. You see her denouncing this information, saying that what he says isn't true. You can't believe what you hear on social media. Mm-hmm. You got sides of this situation talking. You don't have nobody having lawyers telling people to shut up. This cop did this did that. Like you said, we have no pictures right now. We have no valuable evidence. If she was shot, I think that there'll be a medical report or some kind of examination. I'm not saying she's lying. I'm just saying...
We got to see that stuff.
This should be a lot easier than what it is right now. It's crazy.
Listen to this part because prosecutors also saying that Tory Lanez placed a jail call to a friend of Meg Thee Stallion the night of the shooting, apologizing for what happened. Not apologizing for the shooting, but apologizing for what happened. He said, I'm deeply sorry. I feel crazy that I made a mistake. And he also goes on to say, what happened already. I can't take it back. I'm just telling you, I'm sorry. What do you think about that?
See, and it's interesting. Maybe he is very sad about an unfortunate situation. But another fact that has to be talked about is he did have a gun in that car. He did. So did a gun accidentally go off without him knowing in a suit of an armament? Hey, chill, pow! Oh shit! Did it never go off and she just see a gun and say, we're going to wrap around the story. Is Rock Nation involved? We're going to go all the way there? Who knows,
bitch,
bro?
Dance,
bitch. That's crazy.
I ain't laughing at it, man.
And then we set the soil up. Well, I didn't want to get these black men killed right around the time where black men seemingly were getting gunned down.
Who's thinking about that when they got shot, though? Like,
it's a strong black woman, and this is why they're divided. They play that, and it's a narrative being played. And I'm not saying that it's not very true, but the media and these people know how to play our emotional chord. They do it.
I'm waiting for maybe there is, like you said, a report, pictures, proof of her being shot. If that comes out, and like you said, it was a gun or whatever in the vicinity, and that's from that same gun, then I'm like, damn. But until I see something like that, I think that it might be a little bit of twisting of the story here, because I just can't imagine somebody getting shot in their foot and being no other evidence and nothing, like no pictures. Like most people come on the internet nowadays, like she could shake her ass all day, but you're not gonna come on the show, you know what I'm saying, your gunshot wounds or your graze or whatever. I could be wrong. I'm admitting right now I could be wrong, but until I see that, I think it's a load of crap.
Let me ask you this, because I don't think either one of them, even when the verdict gets handed down, are going to come off of their I'm innocent that chair. I'm innocent. I didn't do it. I don't care what they say. So are we ever gonna know the truth without that evidence?
If it has to be there, he's gonna get off.
We need a gun shell. Where's the gun shell at? Unless he didn't have one, and I don't know what type of gun, ammunition, don't carry a gun shell. I think it's one of them revolvers or something like that. But no gun shell, no report of any bullet wound or anything like that. There was glass involved. There was a gun there. It would
have to be there. Like that would, in my opinion, like I don't see how you even move on with it if there's no evidence. Like if you came and said I shot you, you don't have no bullet wounds. Like how far? So I'm just thinking it would have to be there. But if convicted, I want to get your opinion on this. Right? They said he faces a maximum of 22 years and 8 months in state prison, and they also right now have engaged in meaningful discussions for a possible plea deal, but he is facing upwards of 22 years if convicted.
You know what the plea deal is?
Nah, they got to work that out. Yeah,
I don't see him playing out if he's innocent. I see him fighting it.
Yeah,
and doing what he has to do. But 22 years is a very long time, but without substantial evidence.
Right.
I think a defense would feel very confident in not having their client see anywhere close to 22 years, if any jail time at all. So I think he'll stay strong on that. Now let's talk about the latter, because let's say he is, for you know what I mean, devil's advocate purpose. Let's say he is convicted. 22 years without any substantial evidence may be one of the biggest disgusting crimes we've ever seen in the last couple of years, to see a dude put behind bars for what we allege right now. If there's no tangible proof, there's tangible proof that he shot her and they get him on some manslaughter, then we can debate years, but we can't debate guilt or not guilt if the evidence proves that.
It's big, man. I mean,
but if he didn't,
like you said, it could. Maybe they might not go as far as attempted murder, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe they could.
Who knows?
I mean, who knows? I'm not a prosecutor. You're not a prosecutor. What do you think about the last part of it, the whole conspiracy thing, where people want to say, "Oh, they're coming after him for"? I don't know if it was like early on in this thing. He kind of alluded to like a Rock Nation and people coming after him. I don't know if you remember that story.
Yeah.
Do you think that any truth to that part of it?
He's alluding to it.
Yeah.
If you look at his innuendos and you look at how he tweets stuff, he's definitely implying that there's something fishy going on. I tell you what, God forbid, I don't want to see this brother get 22 years. But if he gets found guilty and he gets on the latter side and somebody gets what they want, I think these conspiracy theories will run crazy.
Yeah.
If the legal system plays itself out the right way, as it should, we know better.
Yeah.
Then I'll put that to bed, but we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll definitely keep you guys updated as that continues to unfold. I'm thinking more likely if those evidence are in place, the gun shots and everything, and the bullets and whatever bullet holes, I'm thinking he would definitely take some type of a plea deal for real.
Set a better example.
Definitely. And I kind of want to just go back, because as you were reading about the Freddie Gibbs, I want to kind of go back to this Megan Thee Stallion thing, because it was updated. You were talking about Tory's team putting his defense out. There's a defense that came out that I think could probably shed a little bit more light, on the situation and the whole bullet thing.
Okay.
And his attorney, Tory Lanez's attorney, his last name is Holley, right? And it says, additionally, Holley made a note of additional information uncovered during the hearing, such as Cedars-Sinai, which is a hospital, is now claiming that the bullet fragments removed from Megan's foot have disappeared, and the doctors called her injury superficial. What do you think about that?
Well, if it's true, then got a lot of what we need right there.
Right.
What initial bullet fragments were there? Who talked about these initial fragments? Was it her just talking, or was it somebody that
I guess she went to the hospital. Because they're trying to lay out the defense pretty much that, and it looks like she's going to take the stand as well, that her stories were inconsistent about what exactly happened. So it might not be a question of whether she was shot, but who shot her. Maybe it wasn't Tory, maybe it was.
Right.
At this point, but they're saying that the injuries, that the fragments removed have her foot have disappeared, and the doctors called her injury superficial. This is what his attorney is claiming.
Man.
So
this.
And they said look forward to the opportunity to cross-examine her at trial about the numerous inconsistencies in her story.
I'll put it this way, if her prosecution team don't have her tight, they're going to eat her ass alive, Paul.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of inconsistencies involved. There's not a lot of tangible evidence. It's a lot of hearsay. So if it ain't dead on the way it happened, the way she's painting it out, they will find out.
And I don't know, like when they say frag, like I don't know a lot about the guns, like the frag. I don't, fragments. Ain't no bullet in there. Did the bullet go through? Did it get stuck? Like I don't get it.
Right.
I'm sure somebody will let us know in the comments or whatever. But
we'll find out, man. We'll find out. And if they saying that she was shot, but wasn't shot by Tory Lanez, and who was it? And who are they protecting? They both protecting somebody at this point, because he's just saying he didn't do it, and she's saying he is. But if it wasn't him, who was it?
Right.
Interesting, man.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll let this thing, develop in court, and then, if she takes the trial, that's gonna be big. The stand, that's gonna be big ass news.
Hell yeah.
They cross-examine her and whatnot, and most likely she should. I think if she really wants to try to get this dude convicted, for her to be in a situation, to me, it's crazy at this point. Like,
why you say that?
Because you wouldn't expect it. You wouldn't expect to see somebody in her stature now in a situation like this. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me thinking that, but
she's young and still in that life. You know what I mean? They leaving Kylie Jenner's house. She was there. Remember, they was all smitten all with each other and stuff at that time, and stupid alcohol. I could see her doing it. She still. I can guarantee. And her mom passed away. So she's young, living out here in front of everybody, man. And it's unfortunate that either one of them had to go through it. Tory Lanez had his knucklehead moments a couple times too, and this ain't, whether he's found guilty or not, this is still a knucklehead moment on his jack, man. He got to get it together too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
No.
Hey, people call him a hothead, but I don't know, man.
I'm rooting for him. I don't think he should do jail time if he shoot nobody.
They're gonna get you for that. They're gonna get you for that. You ain't rooting for Meg?
I'm rooting for both of them. But I want the truth to come out, and it don't look good for Meg. I want the truth to come out. And if she got shot, then he deserves to, take care of his business to where he needs to hold himself accountable. But if he didn't, then we're going to have to hold Meg accountable too.
For sure.
That's it.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
But we'll see, man. Like I said, we'll let this thing develop. And when it does, when more comes out, we'll definitely let you guys know.